Thank you so much. Let's acknowledge our partners. And so we'll move on now to present the I2 Development Award. Please, Honorable, if you do us the honors, please let's welcome our recipients, I2 Development, as we acknowledge them for their innovation. The award is at the landlords here. Absolutely. All right. Thank you all for coming. We are moving straight into another speaker session, and so I would encourage you to keep your notepads still open. Keep them open because we are getting into another important conversation, and it's going to be insightful and eye-opening. Our next speaker is the president of FIAPSI, Nigeria, and he will be speaking to us on sustainability and smart cities. Please let's acknowledge our Honorable Minister for coming. Please let's thank her. Thank you so much, Honorable. We are grateful to you. And of course, to all other MPs on the various committees, thank you for coming. We appreciate your time. Now, this conversation is very important because that is the now and the future. I say the now and the future because it is currently being implemented in some jurisdictions, and the future because that is where we are all heading towards. The conversation of sustainability and smart cities cannot be overlooked, especially on this part of the world, the African continent. We need to catch up and do that fast. And to help us navigate this whole conversation of sustainability and, of course, smart cities, please, let's make welcome the president of FIAPSI Nigeria in the person of Mr. Akin. Please, let's welcome him. Thank you so much, sir. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so I want to thank the organizers for bringing me here again. I was here last year, had an amazing time, and I appreciate them. Technical, can I have my slides, please? So I'll be speaking to you for about 15, 20 minutes, and okay, thank you. 80% of what I'll be speaking about will be about having a mindset change. It's really critical. We've heard a lot of the speakers this morning, this afternoon. Majority of what they're speaking about is conversations, collaboration, partnerships, innovation, technology. So it's very important, especially as regards this theme and ACT. So sustainability and smart cities, I'll give some context within African cities, and I'll also touch on some cities in Europe and in the US. So this is a little bit about me. I'm the chapter president for FIAPSI Nigeria. FIAPSI is an international professional networking business club. We've been in Nigeria for about 53 years, internationally about 75 years. And I currently run the affairs of the chapter. So while preparing my slides, is one of my really favorite researchers and authors, Aaron Stibb. He gave a really nice quote, which I always like to share when I come for sessions like this. He speaks about sustainability is not a goal to be reached. And I repeat, sustainability is not a goal to be reached, but a way of thinking. Like I said not too long ago, this conversation here, this presentation will be mainly about changing the paradigm. We must change the way we think if we want to dramatically improve the way our cities work. So sustainability is not a goal to be reached, but a way of thinking, a way of being, and a way of living. Also, a really nice quote, a smart city is not just about technology. It's about using technology to improve the quality of life. Okay, so last year I was at a conference in Benin Republic, spoke on a similar topic, smart cities and technologies for better living environment. A few weeks ago, in collaboration with the Nigerian British Chamber of Commerce, I was called up to speak about floating cities. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing. You would agree with me that companies like Facebook, Uber, Airbnb, and Amazon are dramatically changing the way we even reason. Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns absolutely no taxis. They use technology to drive innovation and business. The same thing for Airbnb, world's largest hotel company. Absolutely, they own no hotels, but they're using platforms driven by technology to be able to scale and drive profitability. I was checking on ChatGPT a few days ago to host World Cup, Olympics, huge sporting activities these days, upwards of 10 to 20 billion US dollars. That is huge. Conversations around sustainability. And things like, can we even build a floating stadium? Qatar 2022, they built close to 10 new stadiums. Probably one of the most expensive sporting events that's ever taken place. But if we build stadiums towards sustainability, can't you think about moving those stadiums from one country, from one continent to the other? My thoughts and backgrounds with Chief Innovative Officer for Elysium City. Guys, Elysium City is an amazing AI-driven, net zero, smart, micro city that we in Africa should begin to emulate. You see, Elysium City is amazing, just off the coast of Florida, about 4,000 acres, that is changing. They're using AI to drive technology, drive innovation, and I'll speak more about it. So, you guys know Tom and Jerry, right? So, I tell people